MSG may be making a comeback.
Once widely used, the seasoning was shunned over perceived health concerns and social stigma.
But as Michael George reports, all that anti-MSG sentiment may have been built on a myth.
At this Arlington, Virginia takeout restaurant, Lucky Danger, Chef Tim Ma's secret ingredient isn't really a secret.
MSG, it's very little.
It's a seasoning with a controversial history. Many Americans grew up hearing it's unhealthy or even dangerous to consume. But now some, like Ma, are challenging that idea.
I will say, I think every dish has it in there. We actually sit it here on the wok station because it is the last component of every dish that goes out.
Chef and author J. Kenji Lopez-Alt says the safety of MSG, or monosodium glutamate, first came into question in 1968 when a doctor wrote a letter to the New England Journal of Medicine titled Chinese Restaurant Syndrome.
This wasn't a published study. It was a letter written to the journal by a doctor saying, hey, I've noticed when I go to Chinese restaurants and eat MSG-rich foods, I get these certain symptoms.
After others reported similar symptoms, an MSG backlash began.
The whole idea has some racist undertones as well.
Some people still claim to experience symptoms such as headaches or drowsiness after eating foods containing MSG. But recent scientific research shows that when consumed in moderation, MSG is harmless. While MSG is often associated with Asian cuisine, it's long been an ingredient in American foods, from Campbell's soups and Heinz ketchup to KFC and Chick-fil-A.
You never hear somebody say, I have Doritos syndrome or KFC syndrome.
You don't hear about it as like a specific term the way Chinese restaurant syndrome is.
The ingredient is now seeing a comeback, even in some unusual ways.
All right, so this first one's just going to be a regular.
Lopez-Alt showed us how MSG can be used in cocktails. He set up this taste test.
Oh, this is different. I'm going to guess that this is the one with MSG in it.
Correct.
I get that savory flavor you were talking about.
Back at Lucky Danger, Ma's slogan is American Chinese by a Chinese American.
Some people would say it might just be easier for you to avoid the whole thing and not use MSG.
But then the food won't be as good. It's a very necessary ingredient for us.